Welcome to the Superhero Hub. It's your boy Sam.
And I'm Matt.
And today we're going to be reviewing
Arrow.
the latest episode of Arrow entitled Fighting Fire with Fire, which they did. Because if you're going down the street in a limo and it gets shot at and you swerve out of control and mount a car, the bottom of the limo and the car will in fact catch fire.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's everyone got battered, apart from Oliver. So immediately Vigilante is way better than all of them.
Oh my god, that brings me to like the funniest thing you've ever seen. Did you notice when forget her name, Thea, she jumps on his back, he turns around and he flips her off, and I swear to God she flew. Did you clock that? How she spun like 6 times in the air and flew off screen? I was like, has this guy got super strength or something? Because I don't know what they were trying to do there, but I literally thought that's something Superman would do if Superman threw someone off him. Because she flew. Honestly, it was just mesmerising. It was just shocking to me.
You know what I couldn't work out was, you think it was a stunt double or like a doll or something?
The instant thought that popped into my head is wires. I thought, is she on a wire?
Maybe.
I swear, she was in the air and cleared about 2 meters off screen.
Bear in mind, we didn't see her land. That ain't human.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I didn't see her later in the episode, I'm still pretty sure she'd be halfway to Central City by now, in the air, rolling in the air. Oh, it was crazy. It was literally crazy. So yeah, this episode's dealing with Oliver Queen's impeachment for covering up. You've got the DA, Adrian, like, yo, I'll take the fall. Here's my letter of resignation, I'll take the fall. Now I'll be like, okay then. Thanks for that. Yeah. But no, Oliver's like, no, I'm going to face it. I'm going to explain. So there's a lot of him and ahhing, like what story is going to say. Is he going to be like, yo, I did it to protect the Green Arrow because it's good for this city? Or am I going to throw people under the bus? Whatever. Also, it's got like Susan, is that her name? I'm sick of hearing about her. He needs to let that go. Whatever. You know what I mean? She had an attitude on her because when he come into the impeachment hearing, she was like, yo, you deserve this. And she was like proper pouty and got like she's running a blog now since she got fired. It's like, get over yourself. Whatever.
She has a reason to be angry.
Nah. Just get over it. She sounds bitter, and it's not becoming. So yeah, Oliver's leaving the hearing or whatever. Vigilante appears in the middle of the street, shoots up the car. The car catches fire and flips over magically. Thea gets thrown in the air, and he manages to get away. Now, this Vigilante guy, because it's not the first time you see him fighting, but this guy gets blown up a fair bit, and like he's fine. He's invulnerable to getting blown up. I will say I like his little visor. I think that's pretty cool. You know, his little helmet thing where it picks out people and stuff like that. I thought it'd be done because he attacks a limo the first time, and Black Canary blasts him with a thing. I was thinking, right, now go over and pull his mask off. He's like, why didn't she keep up the blast? She could have just kept sonicking him, and then someone could have come over and pulled the mask off and been like,
I like the way he took her down though. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Shooting the little things around the ankle and dropping her.
I thought he hit her throat.
Look, I honestly don't know what happened.
I think I could be wrong, but I think in the scene what he did is actually he pinpointed where her power comes from, and so when he threw it, it wrapped around her throat, and that's what took her down. The force of that. I could be wrong though.
I think that's a little too intricate for Arrow. So then tell him what happened.
Well, so Oliver's big plan basically was to go all Dark Knight at the end of the movie and set the police on himself, and at the same time he's making that speech, Vigilante, I guess, is setting out to assassinate him.
Haven't you skipped a bit?
Not really,
because
because
Vigilante bumps into Prometheus.
oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, at a car park, and there's a bit of a fight between them, and someone decides to take their mask off.
I skipped a big bit, yeah. Apparently, Adrian is Prometheus.
Yeah, as opposed to Adrian being Vigilante, of whom the character is in the comic books. I bet
Yeah.
the writers felt so pleased with themselves when they revealed that. I bet they were thinking, you all know what, we're geniuses for doing that, because I bet everyone thought he was Vigilante. It's like, nah, mate.
Yeah, they do that. They've done those change-ups for even not a direct character change-up, but like Thorny, like in season 1 with Merlin.
Yeah. The annoying thing is, like, with this, they kind of did everything at once. They kind of doubled down. They showed it was Prometheus, and then at the end is with Susan, and is like, yo, this is a matter of life or death. I've got a story for you, and it kind of doubles down. It's like, what, you know what I mean? They reveal as Prometheus, and then they kind of just like, there's a big focus on him doing stuff now. Like, his plans have been accelerated. He couldn't just be like downplay it for like another episode.
No, yeah, I see what you mean. He's been. I've always thought. I think we discussed before. I've always thought he's been a bit on edge and a bit dark, kind of like in a Harvey Dent kind of way.
You see eyebrows.
But it is like now he's been revealed to Prometheus. Suddenly, I'm super evil.
Yeah, that they rush it. The writers rush it. It can't be enough that is Prometheus. Leave it at that. They've got to like do about 50 things with him in the episode. Now everyone knows it's Prometheus. It's like, whatever, man. It's like that for me. That kills it. So yeah, carry on. You were saying.
Well, so at the same time, conveniently, the Black Canary finds a piece of the visor from Vigilante that no one else at the crime scene picked up for some reason, and she takes it to Curtis and the gang, and they track down.
I think Adrian did that on purpose, because it was left on the side, and then like he clocks that it's missing, and then grins to himself. So it's all part of his little plan. I think it's interesting that Prometheus knows Oliver Queen's Green Arrow, and that like is still like, he kind of, oh yeah, you're my friend and stuff like that. So it's interesting. Like, it's one thing for him to be Vigilante and not know that Oliver Queen's Green Arrow, but it's another thing for him to be Prometheus, know is the Green Arrow, and still like working with him.
Yeah, because what is his plan exactly? Because at this point now that Oliver's gone all Dark Knight and set the police on the Green Arrow, then he's destroyed basically Green Arrow in theory. What is he trying to do to Oliver Queen? I don't really know, but we'll wrap up the rest of the episode first. So they take down Vigilante, who I assume was going to kill Oliver. Oliver makes his speech, and then what's the end of the episode? What's the very end?
No, well, first.
Oh yes, I know you said it. Of course, Prometheus talks to the reporter lady.
Yeah, but obviously we see the T spheres, which I've been going on about for the past couple of episodes of this, where it's like, yo, we want to see like Mr. Fantastic. If you're gonna bring him in, give him weapons. Now he's got T spheres, so kind of heavily
Mr.
focused.
Terrific.
What did I say?
Fantastic.
Oh, how embarrassing. Scratch that. So yeah, Mr. Terrific has got his T-spheres finally, and they're doing stuff. Kind of, they still didn't capture Vigilante, but he's got blew up, sent through a wall. He gets back up, is fine. He's vanished. Then he gets blew up in the face. 2 seconds later, is vanished as well. It's like, that annoyed me. It's like, who does this person think they are to kind of keep pulling that stuff? So yeah, he got away, which was a bit pointless. I mean, they could have at least captured him. I'm intrigued who that actually is now.
Me too. It's got to be someone, surely.
They could literally cop out, and it could just be like someone they've never seen before.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Because what's Adrian's connection with Justin Claiborne? Because there was like a lot of focus on that. So does that mean that Adrian's his son or something, and he's just changed his name? There's a lot of kind of questions about him being Prometheus now. He's like, was that all a ruse? Was Prometheus just pretending to be this guy, so that kind of the attention was kind of away from everyone else.
Maybe, or maybe it's just as simple as what you said. No, not really, because the mother was there, wasn't she?
Yeah, I mean, maybe Prometheus has kidnapped him or something.
Maybe.
And Adrian's kidnapped him and's putting all this stuff on him, or maybe the son's vigilante is literally all up in the air. So you had Felicity as well, kind of with this hacker stuff. She's decided to join the hacking group Helix full time now. So hopefully we'll never see her again.
I don't even get where they're going with that. I don't get it.
I think they're trying to make her like relevant outside.
Who cares?
I don't care. I don't care.
Why would you want to make her? I like her role as long as she isn't dating Oliver. I like her role.
I think they're trying to pull her back to like before she was fooling about with Ollie.
Just put her back where she was before. Make her the tech person. She does her thing. She makes some fun, quippy line, and we move on.
Yeah, but I think that's like a disservice to the character. People probably think so. They're just gonna like force it.
That is the character. You know what I mean? It's Arrow. The show's about him going around shooting people with arrows. I don't want to watch her hacker show.
Yeah. Well, she'll be gone.
No, she won't.
Forget about it. Right, so yeah, and then at the end, Adrian confronts Susan. Is like, I've got a story for you, and then she's like, yeah, it can wait. He closes the car door for her ominously, and then it's like, oh my god, what's going on? You closed my car door, and then it's like, it's a matter of life or death. End of episode. The battiest end to the episode you could ever imagine. It's like, come off it now.
Yeah, I think I don't hate the reporter character, but.
Susan.
I've got to say, she hasn't been around long enough for me to care about her.
Yeah.
You know, I believe her.
I want Felicity.
I don't want that either, but I guess the intention is we're meant to be concerned about her at the end of the episode, but I don't know her enough to be concerned.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about any of them. Literally any of them. It's like there's no character on there where something could happen to them now that would bother me. I want Laurel to come back.
We had the Curtis thing as well with his husband.
Oh, that was annoying. It's like, let him go, man.
Did you not see that coming though? From a mile off, I did.
You might as well just get rid of the character and have him moping about. I thought it was quite annoying. I was annoyed at this guy, the husband or whatever. It's like, forget about it then. Now maybe Curtis is going to throw himself into like properly being Mr. Terrific now.
Maybe it's not making him good at fighting though, is it?
Or maybe they're just you can use T-spheres. Or maybe they'll be like, oh, now Felicity's gone, now he'll be this tech guy, and it's just like, well, no, it's like that's so far off.
Felicity's not going anywhere.
They're doing nothing with Mr. Terrific. It's like Mr. Terrific's meant to be like a great character, and they're just.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. I don't know why you're so obsessed with Mr. Terrific. He's a minor character.
He's a big character.
He's a third. Batman is a big character. Mr. Terrific is not.
Well, no, because if you look at the list of the smartest humans in the DC universe, Mr. Terrific is number 3.
Dude, it's fiction. That doesn't make him great.
And Batman's number 7. So whatever. So yeah, I think we've covered all the points. I
thought Thea quit as well.
Yeah, I'd quit if I was her.
I don't even get her. Honest to God, her contract situation makes this entire thing confusing. Does that mean she's going away for 3 episodes again?
It's annoying because they bring her in for pointless reasons. They bring her in the episode, but she ain't doing nothing. It's like another thing that annoyed me as well with the flashbacks. The flashbacks, like, forget about it. But because like the annoying thing about the flashbacks is you know where they're going because you see the characters later on, like in the future, so you know like all this stuff's going to be resolved. But it's like, why make a big hoo-ha about Talia al Ghul, have her in 2 episodes, have her do absolutely nothing, and now she's vanished as well? And like Thea, yeah, there's contract issues going on, but every episode she's been in, it's like, what's the point? It's like she could have not been in the episode and you wouldn't have noticed. She's just there. She's not doing anything. It's just pointless her being there, and it annoys me.
Alright, this is the first fight we've seen her been in, to my memory, since the crossover, the 100th episode or whatever that was, and she got thrown like a rag doll.
She flew.
Yeah.
She turned into Supergirl. She flew. She got confused what show she was on. She needed to check her contract again. Let's talk numbers. Let's talk numbers, man.
7.5.
Purely because Thea flew, I'll give it an 8.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 10, but, you know.
I'm glad they're moving the story along. I'm glad we finally got back to Prometheus, but doing this in this episode, and like we said, to suddenly it's maybe he's not evil, Adrian. Maybe this is kind of a red herring, and Prometheus has forced him into it. But judging purely off this episode, him suddenly seeming super evil, you should have done this reveal 5, 6, 7 episodes ago and built up.
Yeah, what, like they did with Malcolm Merlin? They revealed he was a dark archer and then kind of did nothing with it.
Yeah, but they built it up to the finale.
Yeah, they're trying to whatchamacallit, they're trying to be as interesting as possible, as quickly as possible, and it's just like, feels rushed. It's like, you know what I mean? It's too much.
They did a similar thing on Flash last season with Hunter's alderman and whatever the hell else it was called in the show.
Jay Garrick.
Right. But that at least had the build up. We had all the intrigue of, you know, who's in the cage thing and where is Jay Garrick's double on Earth 2 or Earth 1, blah blah blah. They don't have that in this show. They just jump straight to now I'm super evil guy. The intrigue's not there, and I still want to figure out who the hell Vigilante is.
Maybe that's the intrigue. Maybe it's the man in the iron mask from Flash kind of conundrum. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm Sam.
I'm not.
And this has been the super. What are you doing, man?
I'm cutting to the chase.
And this has been the Superhero Hub.
I've done it already.
Oh, you're whack.